Hello everyone, my name is Legendary Gamer, and today I'm here to talk about pre-orders. To be specific, I'm going to be talking about the pre-order DLC for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now you're probably thinking, why are you talking about the pre-order DLC now? You've already talked about it, and the game is halfway through its life cycle, pretty much, and what I'm talking about is how the pre-order DLC is no longer just for pre-orders. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, or if you don't know what I'm talking about how Goku Black and the Tao Pai Pai log are now available in the PlayStation Store for, I think, $5. Now, this to me, and I'm going to assume many others, because, you know, it's pretty understandable, is very triggering. And why am I triggered? Because it is no longer DLC that I, as a person who pre-ordered the game, alright, had to scrounge up how much money I had, and I didn't have a lot, go find some ways to get money, and then a day one player. It's no longer special DLC just for people like me. So it doesn't make me feel like, oh, I pre-ordered the game, so now I have this character, now I can play as so-and-so, and nobody else can because they didn't do what I did, and it kind of gives that character a certain value, right? It gives pre-order a certain value. Now, what are pre-orders for? Now, I honestly don't know what pre-orders are for. Now, I didn't look it up before I started this video because I'm pretty sure I could just automatically, we can all assume that the reason that games have pre-order bonuses is because the company that makes the game obviously wants a lot of sales right off of release to get a lot of money initially. So that's why they do pre-orders. And what they do to try to get people to buy the game when it comes out or pre-order the game is they do special pre-order DLC or pre-order bonuses like Goku Black or things that you can only get from the pre-order. Now, that's the thing. Usually when it's a pre-order bonus, they say, oh, this is something you can only get from the pre-order, right? So after the game comes out, you can if you don't get one of the games from the first shipment after it comes out, then you're basically screwed because you won't be able to get it anymore, as is the most case for a lot of pre-orders. And I do say a lot because there are some to where a while after the game is out they just release the pre-order DLC separately, and here's where my problem lies. That is where my problem lies. Now, let's go to Xenoverse 1. Xenoverse 1 had some pre-order DLC. Now, they had Diamond Saiyan armor and Crystal Saiyan armor, and they had Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Now, obviously, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is one of the more important characters in the Dragon Ball universe, and one of the most desirable to play as. We can all agree. So, if you didn't pre-order the game, and you knew that, well, you'd never be able to play as Vegeta, it kind of gave him a certain value in Xenoverse 1, because it's like, oh, I have this character and nobody else does, and that's because I pre-ordered the game, and the fact that I pre-ordered the game holds some weight, and it was actionably a reasonable purchase. It was good that I didn't buy the game after it came out, right? Nobody else has Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, nobody else was able to get him because they weren't able to pre-order the game anymore, obviously. So, you know, every time you went to your character roster, it didn't matter how many characters you unlocked, there would always be that one locked icon in your character selection screen. It would always be just like, wow, I wish I pre-ordered the game, or wow, my friend pre-ordered the game and he gets to play as this character. And, you know, that's cool, you know, it just makes it all the better, right? So when they said that if you pre-order Goku Black, right, you would, or if you pre-order Xenoverse 2, I'm sorry, you would get Goku Black. I was like, wow, this is going to be awesome, because not only is Goku Black a desirable character to play as, and an important character in Dragon Ball, obviously, but at that time, he was one of the more interesting and powerful characters in Super. He was just introduced, and, you know, because of that, he was a pretty popular character at the moment. Everybody wanted to play as Goku Black, and everybody in Bandai knew that, which is why they made him the pre-order bonus. But then they said that later in the game's life cycle, which would be, I didn't know, but I'm guessing it was like a month ago, I think it was, that they're just gonna sell it separately, right? And it's like, oh, so now that it's being sold separately, like, it doesn't hold as much value for the people that are obviously going to pre-order the game because they just care that much about the sequel. And it's just like Bandai is just messing with us because it knows that a lot of people from Xenoverse 1 are going to want to get Xenoverse 2, but now that they know they have that many people in their fan base, they find it less necessary to try to entice them as much to pre-order the game because they'll get a lot of sales anyway for the pre-orders. And that's how I think Bandai just screwed me. It just... Goku Black is no longer a character to where you go online, and if you're talking to somebody with a mic, you pull him out and you just hear, wow, I wish I had Goku Black, or blah blah blah. You'll still hear it some places because he is like $5, and a lot of people aren't going to want to play or pay $5 for one character, but again, he is a pretty popular character, so... But the thing is, he's not as valuable now. When they said that they were going to release Goku Black to the public later, I didn't know they meant the pre-order DLC. I kind of did at first, but then they were like, we're going to release Goku Black and Super Saiyan Rose, or as Super Saiyan Rose, and they'll have Goku Black later, and it made it sound like they were going to release a separate Goku Black that had Super Saiyan Rose, and even though obviously this would be better than the regular Goku Black, I was like, well, okay, I still get to keep my base Goku Black while everybody else gets their other Goku Black. I was kind of fine with that, but no, they meant that they were gonna actually sell or give out the Goku Black, which was for pre-order, and kind of makes me feel like he's not that special to me anymore, and that's triggering. And I feel like Bandai, again, I feel like they screwed me. I feel like they shouldn't have done this. I feel like it would be way better if in Xenoverse 3, obviously, since it was in the first and second game, they'll probably have a pre-order character bonus for third game. They should have it to where it stays a pre-order bonus, and I'm not just gonna like keep talking crap about them. In their defense, it is in the second DLC, so half of the game life cycle is over, so it is kind of the time. We did get a lot of time to where we had Goku Black as valuable character, but still, I think you should have stayed that way. I think the people who, as soon as they hear about your game being released, they want to pre-order immediately and can do everything they want, especially for kids who don't have like jobs and stuff, who do everything to get the money for that. They should keep it as a pre-order bonus just for those guys, but I guess all they really care about is money, so that's why I'm triggered about Goku Black being sold separately on the PlayStation Store. You can get the Tao Pai Pai log and Goku Black in the PlayStation Store if you don't already have him for $5, I guess. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to talk about that. Something I really wanted to make a video about. So thank you all for watching and listening. If you liked, if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.